that's what I do. I communicate on daily basis. Nowadays, I have started it. Otherwise, I used to speak with my sisters before.
Hmm.
Yeah, and in front of mirror, and I used to watch, like, consume English contents in ways of podcast or cartoons and movies. So I think these all worked on it, and yeah.
Okay. So, do you have any English involvement at your home? You said to me that you had practice with your sisters earlier, right?
Yeah. So
And
if I talk about environment, so no, it's not like that. Not a ready-made environment, but I have created an artificial environment. And like, we are three sisters, and we aren't from any CBSE or ICSE board. We are from state board, like UP board. And what we do is, like, we study. We all are interested in English. We all are very fascinated to this language,
hmm,
and whenever we get spare time, we all work on it. So because I'm also preparing for NDA, and for
hmm,
that I study some English rules and all, and I tell them, and they also tell me some new vocabulary. So we all kind of talk with each other, but it's not always possible because normally we communicate on in our native language. So
hmm.
it's, yeah, it hardly happens that we all trio sits and talk in that language. So it hardly happens.
Okay. So, who motivates you to learn this language? Is there any specific incidents it happens to you that you say you think you should learn this language?
Yeah, because of this English language, we always face some kind of embarrassment, and then we open our eyes. Okay, I should work on it so that
Hmm,
we get some respect in society. So a
hmm,
similar case happened with me. I went in a program. It was speech program, and I was in seventh grade then.
hmm,
And yeah, I went there for being awarded. So I couldn't understand the whole speech and whole performance because it was totally in English, managed by a CBSE board manager.
hmm.
So yeah, they asked me few questions in English, and I wasn't able to understand or even answer them. So from then I started thinking about it, that why should not I have responded of that? So I should work on it. So yeah, from that a desire came in my mind. So yeah.
Okay. So, how many conversations you do in a day to improve your English?
Okay. So it's been a week. I joined the Skype application, and per day, whenever I get spare time, I probably take 1 or 2 sessions, like
Hmm.
conversate twice in a day.
Okay. So, together, are you running a YouTube channel or just you make a YouTube channel for to improve your English speaking journey?
Um, Not a kind of professional, but I recently created one, and I thought that I should, because I like the way people appreciate that, go ahead and you
Hmm.
should. So I like the appreciation, and for that reason, I just posted it to get the review, how my English is and what level am I on.
Hmm.
So these were some reasons, and yeah, it's going really well, and but I'm not very consistent about it, and neither I'm thinking that I should make it my future at all. So because I'm about to go in class 12th, and for that reason I have to work on my board examination. So I have no clue of working on it for now.
Hmm.
But I post sometime, whenever I get spare time, so I post some videos over there.
Hmm. Because I'm very impressed that you are in only in 12th class and see your speaking skills is very wow wonderful. I'm very impressed. Now I'm feel bad for myself because I did graduation and I'm not perfect in this language, but it will take time. But yeah, I will be.
No, you are a good communicator, as I feel till now. So yeah,
Hmm.
it's great that I got connected to you so that I can learn something today.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe you can learn something, but here I can learn from your side because at the you are not that much like you are so small, right? You are not completed maybe 18 plus, right? You are not 16 or 17 you are, and you have that much mindset that you have to do something in your life and your aim is totally different, right? Because maybe it can be the like your family is very up particular is very they gives you perfect environment, right?
Yeah, it depends on interest, because I'm totally into English, and I
Hmm.
whenever I get spare time, I think of spending it in English, and you have a lot to do. uh, there are so many things in your plate to do, so I think that's why uh, you may not get some time for English, and I
Hmm.
invest my a lot of my time in English. So yeah, so that's the reason, I guess.
Okay. So please, you can tell me what is your friend environment with you? Uh, are your friends also speaking English with you, or when you will try to speak with them, so or they also say to you, okay, why are you speaking in front of me? I know you can speak. So are they are commenting on you like this comments?
No, if I talk about my school, so I never showed them that I can speak in this language. And
Mm-hmm.
I tried to convince my teachers for that you should teach us something related to spoken English. But they're not like that. They always focus on written English. Like they make us learn essays, applications, and all stuffs. And whenever I tried to make that environment in school, I failed. So that's why I never try to speak in front of my friends even. So I
Mm-hmm.
think we talk in native language mostly.
So how do you boost your confidence to while speaking in English? Because it is very important. Because how do
Yeah.
you boost while speaking, and how do you connect? Because before that you said to me after 10 days you are starved. Before 10 days, what was the technique are you using?
Okay. So I made myself confident because of talking in front of mirror. I used to speak in front of mirror, and whenever I noticed that I fumble, I started speaking as I am in front of a big audience, and like imagination in my imagination. So that really worked, and I think a mirror conversating in front of mirror is really helpful. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I also feel that I am a kind of confident while speaking.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there are some cons also which I notice in myself.
Okay. So have you work on your grammatical part also?
Yeah, exactly. I love studying grammar. So whenever I feel like I am weak at this point and I should work on this rule, so I
Mm-hmm.
probably study that topic on like by YouTube.
Okay, so by YouTube you are working on your grammatical part, grammar part, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said to me you are watching any podcast, any movies. Which podcast do you watch most to improve your English?
Okay. So once I was watching the conversation of Karishma ma'am. Do you know
Mm.
her?
Yeah, I know her.
So then she suggested someone to watch that podcast of Beer Biceps. It is
Okay.
held by, like, managed by Ranveer Al Abadia. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she suggested, and I thought let's try that. And from then I started watching podcast, and I felt that yeah, it is really mandatory to watch podcast, because there you get a lot of things to learn, and
Mm-hmm.
it really helped me. I started, like, it's been a month. I started watching podcast. So yeah, Beer Biceps is the one channel, and there is another one. I think Rajneesh kind of name is this.
Okay. Like I learned so many things from your side. I don't know why, because I am like see like I am not a grammatical part. I'm not the person who can read, but I can work on my speaking part. But just give me one tips that how can I improve my grammatical part, because I know while speaking English I am making lots of grammatical mistake, and I want to improve. Please give me a trick.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, sometimes we feel like studying a lot of rules, studying a lot of grammar, it's kind of boring. So yeah, it will be improved by speaking more, I guess. If you avoid studying grammar, so you can improve it with the help of speaking. You can capture the way people speak, and where to use s, where not to use s. So I think these things will really help. The more you listen English sentences, so definitely you'll use, you'll get to know that okay, I have to use the word here, not here. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and there are so many teachers which who teaches in interesting way. Like they make grammar as a fun subject. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can, yeah, like ocean classes. It's a
Mm-hmm.
channel on YouTube. So yeah, you can use them.
Okay. So, is there any English speaker you want to follow him and you want to be become like them? Is there any specific teachers you are following?
Okay, I see a lot of good communicator on YouTube, and I feel that I should be like him or her one day. So yeah, whenever I find someone better than me, so I always feel like, okay, I have to become like him. I have
Mm-hmm.
to become like her and as fluent. So yeah, like there is a channel, Alina Reis. She's a
Oh, right.
tutor. Yeah, she's a tutor, and she speaks in a good way. Like she never runs for the American accent or British accent. She follows the Indian accent, and that's pretty fine. That's a good way, and I like anyone understands her easily.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she's a good tutor, and she is a kind of inspiration for me.
And what is your future plan about your study?
Okay, so I want to become a software developer in future because I have found in myself that as curious as in English, I am also good at computer. So I think I should make it my future.
Okay, and have you planned everything about the software engineer want to become?
No, even I never uh, tried uh, like using computer, but it's kind of interesting thing because I have seen my mother working on it so many times, and I once got chance to touch that, and it felt very fascinating to me. So I think I would definitely love to use computer and study about it. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll try it, and if I will be interested in that, so I'll go for it. Otherwise, I can. I'm also interested in going in NDA field, like defense field.
Okay. And what is your parents' involvement with you? Like, they are also, maybe they are also educated, right?
Yeah, my mother is my single parent, and she works in a private sector. So
Mhm.
yeah, she's so supportive, and she always tells me that okay, you like English, so probably you should go for it.
Okay, she motivates you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any questions to me? I mean, I talk too much and I ask so many questions to you.
Yeah. So where are you from?
Yeah. Let's I introduce myself. Okay. So my name is Neetu and I'm connecting from you in Delhi. And I recently in 2024 I have completed my graduation. I'm a homemaker. I'm a mother of one kid and I'm working in a company. Apart from that, I'm running a YouTube channel. And if I'm talking about my hobbies, I love to do conversation in a day. It's my hobby. And sometime I love traveling also, and I love to play with my kids. So that's all about me. Thank you.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's good to know about you. So
Mhm.
tell me about traveling. How many places have you visited till now?
Not too much, because like my family, they are all belongs to a village family, so my father doesn't allow me, they didn't allow me before marriage. But after marriage, yes, I went with my husband Agra, Taj Mahal, and Haridwar. Few temples I visited in Delhi, but not all, most of the all, because I have a kid and now he is only 2 years. So
Yeah,
most of the time it's not possible to go with him, because I have to make sure that if I will go with him, so I have to take care of his safety first. And in
exactly.
nowadays the cold weather is going on, so it's very difficult.
Okay. So
Hmm.
recently I went to Ayodhya. Not recently, even today I went to Ayodhya, and it
Okay.
was great experience. Yeah, I'm a traveling person and I enjoy traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and but one thing I noticed that now it is a tourist attraction, big tourist attraction, and it's a
Hmm.
big rush there, a big crowd area, population, pollution, which I found there. So that's
Yeah.
the minus point of that place. Otherwise, the temples are very good and they literally look like a historical. temples which has been built now recently. I went to Ram Mandir, and yeah, it was really great experience.
No, I want to go there, but just because of due to some financial crisis and some money problems and some family issue, I never visited there. But yeah, I'm planning to go Ayodhya. But have you visited nowadays? Mahakumbh is going on in
Yeah,
Prayagraj. Have you seen any video on social media? Now it's getting so famous right now, right?
yeah. I haven't watched about the Kumbh, but I watched a video related to an IIT in Baba. Yeah, it is going on trend nowadays that he has studied from IIT Bombay, and now he became a priest, devotee of God. So yeah, that's really interesting thing that he made himself out of
Mhm.
all the syllabus of him, and that's really great. But yeah, I didn't like his mindset. I don't know why did he do that. Yeah,
I
a
don't
lot of
know how.
hard work and
Hmm. Yeah, I'm also thinking like that. If that much person he's do that much hard work, and after that went in the God place and lose everything. So okay, that depends on his head also, right?
yeah.
So I think I should over this session here because now I have to cook food for my family. I think you will not feel bad. Okay.
No, of course
So
not.
it's a wonderful session with you, and I hope in next time I will make another session with you. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
And what's
Sure,
your good
I'll
name?
be.
I didn't get your good name. Urvashi, right?
It's Ayushi.
Oh, Ayushi. So sorry. I was thinking like that it's Urvashi. Okay.
No, I like the name Urvashi although.
Okay. Okay, Ayushi. I hope we will meet again. Okay, and we will make another session with you. I hope.
Yeah, sure. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you.